Winter is here.
And with that, a new anime season is here. 2022 might have been the best anime year of all time, with every season giving us a banger anime, but that's for another video. So this time, let's see what the winter 2023 anime season is going to bring us, and see if it compares to the 2022 seasons of anime or not. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. But let's see what might be worth your time. So welcome to Winter 2023 Anime What to Watch. This list will only be anime starting in the winter season, so any anime leftovers from the fall season won't be on the list. First up, we have what would probably be the best anime this upcoming season, Vinland Saga Season 2. I wish I could say how good Vinland Saga is, but I've never watched it. However, this season is going to be animated by Studio Mappa instead of Studio It, just like Attack on Titan. But if that is anything to go by, then it's in safe hands. Up next, we have the return of the Misfit of Demon King Academy. The Giga Chad of anime protagonists is back. In it, the Demon King Anos sacrificed his life hoping to be reborn in a peaceful future. During the time he was dead, however, the demon race created the Demon King Academy in anticipation of his return. 2 millennia later, he is reincarnated, but finds out that the level of magic in the world has become much weaker, which made him the Giga Chad we all know and love. If the Misfit of Demon King Academy continues to be the power fantasy it was, then it'll be a must-watch just because of how fun it'll be. Going from one power fantasy to the next, Bofuri is also back. Kaede plays New World Online, which is a popular VR MMO, with her friend and basically dumps all of her stat points into defense because she hates pain. I mean, who likes it? Bofuri was a chill time. It was basically Sword Art Online, except, you know, good. It's one to look out for. Apparently, it's the season of sequels. The 4th season of Danmachi is continuing after the cliffhanger it ended with back in the summer. I know Danmachi gets some hate from people, but I actually like it a lot. I mean, it has Hestia. I rest my case. Needless to say, I've come this far, why stop now? Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro Second Attack. Yet another sequel. If you're into a sadistic girl teasing senpai over and over again, then welcome aboard. I know its first couple of episodes were actually hard to watch, but if you stuck with it, then you actually got a pretty good and fun anime to enjoy. Here's hoping the second season is even better. This next anime is one I think is very underrated. Tsurune is a sports anime about archery that's animated by Kyoto Animation, so you know that it's beautiful even before watching it. I almost see no one ever talking about it, and that's a damn shame. I just hope that the sequel fixes that, and gives the anime the love it deserves. Finally, the last sequel in this video. Tokyo Revengers continues this winter with the Christmas Showdown arc. I'm actually in the middle of watching Tokyo Revengers. At the time of recording, I'm on episode 13, and things just got crazy.
Hey, it's time to make some crazy money, are you ready?
Hopefully, I finish it before next season, but seeing how this season is going, I wouldn't bet on it. But if you completed it, then this is one to watch out for. Phew! We're out of the sequel jungle, and we're greeted by an angel. The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten is a romance anime about the unlikely pair of Mahiru, a perfect girl who's good at everything, and Amane, your basic average Joe. Get in a relationship where, based on the title, Mahiru spoils him rotten. I mean, I'm going to give it a chance. I don't know if it'll be any good, but it deserves at least an episode. Now, we come to the anime I'm most cautious of. I love Nier Automata, and after I saw that it's getting an anime adaptation, I didn't know what to think about it. How the game told the story was very unique, and I wonder how they're going to translate it to anime. However, if it'll be anything like the game, then we're in for a real treat. Up next, there is Tomo-chan is a girl. Tomo is a boyish girl who tries to confess her love to her childhood friend Junichiro, but every attempt ends in failure. I know it's not a sequel, but it's very similar to Romantic Killer, a red-haired girl voiced by my favorite voice actress, Rie Takahashi. It does seem like it'll be very fun, so I'll give it 3 episodes. Reborn to master the blade, from hero king to extraordinary squire, female sign. A king, devoted his life to his country, but his one wish is to be free from his burden and train, which actually comes true, but is reborn as a beautiful girl, and now focuses on achieving that dream. Even though the title basically explains what the anime is about, I'll give it a chance. I am kind of a sucker to plots like this. Speaking of me being a sucker, an anime I'm also keeping an eye on is apparently Disillusioned Adventurers Will Save the World. Again, the title basically explains the premise. Nick is kicked out of his party after getting accused of embezzlement. He then finds a few jaded adventurers and then, well, you're at the title. I'll give it a couple of episodes, but I'm not expecting much. Up next, Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible is about Junta who has one goal, to experience youth to the fullest. However, he's practically invisible, but there's one girl who pays him attention, Nagisa Kubo, and she won't let him be invisible. It's right there in the title. This just feels like it'll be the anime I'll get cozy with these cold winter nights, and if it is like that, then it'll be a must-watch. Handyman Saitou in Another World is the isekai I'm going to be watching this winter. This time, we have a handyman getting isekai'd, and seeing him holding a Roomba in the trailer sold me on it immediately. It probably won't be as funny as Konosuba, but I'll give it a couple of episodes, and even if it makes me smile, then I'll recommend it easily. Next, there is Endo and Kobayashi Live, the latest on Tsundere Villainess, Lieselotte. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Endo and Kobayashi play an otome game which features Lieselotte and argue whether she's a dastardly villainess or just a tsundere. However, her fiancé can hear everything they say and tries to lead the game down a different path. Strangely, this is one I'm really excited for. It kind of seems similar to my next life as the villainess, and this season's I'm the villainess, but this time, no one is reincarnated into the game, but helped them from the outside. The trailer sold me on it, and I'm going to give it a chance. Now, we have the two ecchi anime I'll watch. First up, we have Ayakashi Triangle. Matsuri is an exorcist ninja who spends his days fighting Ayakashi to protect his friend Suzu when an Ayakashi cat named Shirogane appears. Honestly, I'm not watching this anime because of the plot. I just looked at the poster and know that it'll be some trash that I'm going to enjoy. The other ecchi anime is My Life as Inukai-san's Dog. The protagonist was turned into a dog and is being taken care of by his crush, Inukai-san, who dotes on him and takes care of him while he waits to return back to being a human. Again, just one look at the poster and I was sold, and after watching the trailer, ooh boy, it's going to be a must-watch dumpster fire. This next anime is the final one, Trigun Stampede. Trigun is an anime classic, and seeing it again was a surprise I never expected. It is, however, in 3D this time, but the studio behind it is Studio Orange, who honestly make good-looking 3D anime. The Land of the Lustrous, anyone? I trust them completely, and I hope they do Trigun justice. It's a must-watch for me. And that's my list for the Winter 2023 anime. Oof, it's pretty long. The winter season is still over a month away, but before you know it, boom, the year has ended. I mean, we are already in December. So get ready with your blanket, a cup of tea, hot cocoa, or whatever drink you prefer, and get comfy with some winter season anime. Thank you for watching. This has been Anio, and until next time, matane.